Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. In the course of doing my videos, I do come across some rather unusual replays, and this one, well, I came across it by accident. This is a Panhard EBR 105. It's located on Klondike, and it's all alone on its team. And on the opposite team, there are 30 Arty. That's right. This is one EBR versus 30 Arty, and all those Arty are tier 2 to tier 5 only. Nothing higher. Okay, so who's more powerful, Arty or an EBR? Game started. Now the player is What Contributor 5. Now I found this, and I think that What Contributor 5 may be one of the wargaming accounts. It may be one of those members of the wargaming crew who's been given this account to try something out. And this replay was posted in What Replays, so I thought, I'll have a look and see what it's all about. Well, he's playing against all those Arty, and he's got 36 rounds of ammunition to do it with. You don't get a huge amount of ammo in the EBR 105, but it does have a pretty powerful gun with 390 alpha. Although it doesn't have much in the way of penetration, that's the big problem, and it can't turn the turret whilst it's stationary. You can only turn it on the move. But it does have the highest top speed in cruise, 95 kilometers an hour, and 70 when it's not in cruise mode. And he's found his first target, first victim, a Geschotzpanzer Mark 6E, and he's destroyed it. That's the tier 2 German. And he's found another one. That's an SU-5. And that's a tier 4 German, and there's the M41 HMC, that's a tier 5 American. But he's taken out the Gorilla, which is a tier 5 German. Okay, he's off again, so he's killed 2 Arty with 2 shots. And I think he's found the SU-5 again. Yeah, there he is. And killed another one. So 3 Arty killed with 3 shots. And he can't hit that Gorilla because he's actually behind that hill. Oh, he's found an M41, the tier 5 American again. And looks like he's stalking it. Oh, he's found it. And blows it up with 1 shot. Now, the other Arty aren't actually inactive. Yeah, you've got it. Here comes the Arty barrage. Lots of Arty shells going. Oh, he got hit. A shell from the Gorilla came in and a near miss did 55 hit points of damage. So you see, they've lost sight of him now, so they can't shoot at him. But some of the Arty are actually moving and some are stationary. And of course the ones that are stationary are probably all grouped together near the spawn points. And he's just got to find where they are. At the moment, he's moving about the map in the center area, gradually picking them off one by one, the ones that are moving. But sooner or later he's going to have to go and look for the rest of them, because you can't rely on all of them being on the move. Well, he's now decided to go into enemy territory, so he should come across some, probably more than one at the same time. Oh, he's found another. SU-26, backs up a bit. Should be an easy shot. Oh, and he misses for the first time. Now remember, he can only miss 6 shots, and then he won't be able to kill them all, unless of course he sideswipes. The SU-26 fires, and the second time round he gets it. Okay, ran there, careless driving, and an M41 found him. And he's killed the Lorraine. Oh, and he's taken some more damage from a Gorilla. 54, and the Arty barrage comes in. Huge amounts of Arty rounds flying in from all directions. They're guessing where he is now, though. They can't see him. So you can see that momentary exposure to Arty can actually be quite devastating. In fact, he lost 11 hit points to an AMX-13AM. So, what's next? Well, I think he's going to hunt over in this direction. Further towards the north. Now this is quite high up, so chances are very few of the Arty will have made it up this high, because obviously it means they'd have to drive up here, and driving up a slope in an Arty, well, it's very slow. So he's not likely to see many directly up here, but he might spot them given his height. Okay, his repair kits are going to come back very shortly. No fire extinguisher, 2 repair kits, and 1 first aid kit. Okay. Well, he's coming down behind the enemy now, remember, because the spawn points are ahead of him. So he's likely to spot some of the enemy very soon. And he's found one. That's a gorilla. And he wipes it out with 1 shot. Now, was he seen? 6th sense didn't go off, so probably not. There's another. And it's a Fifi. And he's gone behind those rocks. And another gorilla. Auto aims on and takes him out. So he's only missed on 1 shot so far. But if he misses on 6 in total, he's not going to be able to kill them all. And the Arty barrage has started because they've spotted him. And he's trying to dodge as many shells as he can. Now, who spotted him? Yeah, I think actually there's an enemy over there in those trees. And that's why he was spotted. And there's M41. He's been hit, repeatedly stunned, but no actual damage. And he's missed another shot. So that's 2 shots he's missed so far. And there's another M41. And he wipes that one out. Oh! And in fact, yeah, there is one directly below him, an M41. That must have been the one that was spotting him. He's auto aimed onto that Fifi, and oh, rounds are coming in from all directions. It's a mass barrage of fire. And I think that Fifi is the one that's doing the spotting at the moment. It was the M41 in proximity spotted him, but the Fifi has got a 390 meter view range, so obviously once he was close enough and had been initially spotted, the Fifi was keeping him exposed. And oh, one's come up behind him and he takes him out. So only 2 shots missed so far. Oh, and more Arty rounds coming in. He's killed 10 of the enemies so far, but there's still 20 Artys out there. He's just having a quick look. Can he see any? He doesn't want to go down that cliff because it will kill him. Oh, more shells coming in. Now, quite a few of the Arty players I noticed on this game were actually under various European names, and the conversation in chat is also varied as well. So it looks like this is a European-wide training game in the training room. So probably Wargaming asked for members to actually take part in it. And there's that M41 that was proximity spotting him, and he took him out, but here comes the Arty shells. Yep, loads of them. So there must be a massive load of Arty over in that direction. And he's really having to dodge to miss these shells because some of them are very accurate. Okay, he's going down where he saw one of the gorillas. He's getting close to that spot near the cap. And there's one. It is a gorilla. And oh, there's more enemy Arty over there. And he misses another shot. So that's 3 he's missed. And round after round is coming in at him. He has been spotted. He spotted another gorilla. They're all firing in his direction. Over 20 Artys. Round after round coming in. Stops to take a shot and takes one of them out. Now it only takes one slight mistake and for the enemy to get lucky. And once he's tracked, it's going to be very difficult for the enemy to, very easy for the enemy rather, to get a mass barrage on him. And you've got to remember this this vehicle. Oh, stop for a gorilla, and he's fluffed another shot. That's 4, and he's been hit this time. A big hit, 107 hit points. Now, admittedly, you would have to take out 5 wheels on this vehicle to actually bring it to a halt, because it can keep moving with 4 wheels inoperable or damaged. But yes, if you do stop in this vehicle, you will get absolutely hammered with this many Arty in the game. Okay, he's trying to stalk that gorilla now. And has found another one. Oh, it's going to go for that one instead. And no, he doesn't get the kill. So that's another shot that's fluffed. So that's 5 now. One more shot failure, and that means he can't kill them all. Not unless he sideswipes them. Okay, moving up on the target. Got to find the right angle. Oh, he's found it. There it is. Just needs to turn round. Come up on him. Turn the turret. And he's got it this time. So he can pull away without getting hit. I don't think the Arty actually saw him on that second occasion, because he was shooting through the trees, and that's why the Arty barrage didn't come in. Well, he's headed off down to the south again. He knows there's an M41 down here, but he doesn't know where the rest of them are. Oh, and he's decided to head directly into enemy territory. And there's likely to be a lot of Arty all together. He's got another one. Oh, he fired and fluffed the shot. That means he can't possibly kill all of them now unless he learns to sideswipe. And he's been hit repeatedly. M41's hit him, an SU-122. He's lost a lot of hit points. He's trying to be careful about where he drives. And he's fluffed another shot now. And he's been stunned again and again. More shots. And he's been hit in the wheel this time. So he's having to retreat away. He's burned both his repair kits. So far he's only killed 13 of the Arty. But of course that means that there's still a number out there. 17. In fact, I think it may be more than 17. Oh, and almost went into a gorilla. He's found an SU-122, an M41, a Fifi. He's found the mother lode, you might say. And he's pulling away, deciding which one he's going to go for first. Locks onto the gorilla, takes him out. But you saw what actually happened when he found them all. They all started firing at him at once. And it was pretty devastating. He's found another gorilla. Does a quick U-turn. Trying to decide which way he goes. He also can't, he needs to be careful about how he drives, because if he's in cruise mode and he tries to turn quickly, he probably won't go where he wants to go. So he has to come out of cruise to drive and turn circles quicker. And he locks on and kills that SU-122, but he tumbles when he goes over that rise. And he took some damage from collision there when he fell incorrectly. 91 hit points lost from that way. Right, locks onto a Fifi and kills him. Or kills her, I should say. Locks onto an M41. Well, oh no, he went up the rise there. This is awkward. And he's found more! And he kills one of the M41s, but takes a big hit from an M41. 193, lost his driver. Now he's slow. And there's a whole load of Artys there all together. That's where they're all congregating, near the spawn point. And now he's in a world of trouble. He locks onto that AMX 13AM, but fails to kill it. Oh, and an M41 gets another hit on him. And the gorilla fires in. Now he locks on and takes him out. He's now firing heat rounds. And the trouble with heat rounds is they don't have very great penetration, actually. Funnily enough, not on the EBR. And the reason for that is the shells won't normalize, remember. And with an EBR, you're moving in all directions at once, so your shells don't hit at the right angle to get penetration. Locks onto a sexton, takes it out. And oh, collides with the rock because he's trying to maneuver, but he can't. It's too narrow. Finds a gorilla, takes him out. Long reload is a bit of a problem as well. Looks like he's going to try and come up from a different angle. Oh, he's found the mother load again. And they're all firing in his direction. And he's been hit again by a priest. A tier 3 priest has done 93 hit points of damage to him, to a tier 10. And he's right up against the edge of the map as well. They're all firing. He takes out a gorilla. Takes another round from a gorilla. 255. He's now on his last legs. Only a few hit points left now. This could be a win for the Arty. And he kills the M7 priest. But he's taking rounds from others. Oh, and he's made a mistake. Oh, and rounds still coming in at him. They're putting him under pressure. He's desperately trying to get at them, but it's very difficult at this edge of the map with so many Artys all firing at the same time. And he takes out another gorilla. So he's got up to 25 now. Desperately trying to kill them, but he can't. Oh, and he's made another mistake! And driving defeats him. And he's lost. That's it. It's all over. Win for Arty. You can't defeat us. And here's the end of battle results. Well, yeah, it was a rather unusual battle in the training room. 25 Artys killed in that game. I'm not sure if they started with 30 or with more. But a huge number of Artys killed. And they're all tier 2 to tier 5. But he just couldn't win. He just couldn't win because he didn't have enough ammo. And he did keep missing shots. And when you get that many Artys all together, they can defend themselves quite well. If anybody gets too close, yes, they can. They receive an Arty barrage, and it certainly is quite effective. But I thought this was one of the most unusual games I've ever seen, even if it was a training room game. But yes, it was quite funny to say the least. Yes, and you can see at the end of that game there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemy Arty still alive at the end of the game, and he killed 25. Yes, so there must have been 30 to start with. And well, detailed report shows he fired 33 shots actually. Direct hit 27, killed 25, or 25 penetrations. Those are 25 kills actually, because he did kill 25. He received 4 hits, 4 direct hits, and 23 hits by way of splash damage during the game. He spotted 30 enemy vehicles, so he did find them all, but he wasn't able to kill them all, and they got him in the end. They put him in a position where he had no choice. He had to run and try and escape, and in doing so, it caused him to die. And so basically, the Artys win. So I hope you enjoyed that little replay. I know a lot of people in Artys hate the wheeled vehicles, the Panhard EBRs. They think they're absolutely dreadful, and Wargaming only put them in the game so that they could kill Artys. Well, I know, but Artys too tend to kill EBRs, even if they are only tier 5 Artys and they're up against a tier 10 EBR 105, they can still kill him because they can force him to do things he shouldn't be doing. And in the end, Arty wins. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel and hit that notification button. Thanks for watching.